I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. NAZIYAH Harris, Cash, answers why she held on to the information. Also, where is her friend? And the $1,000,000 question that I want to know is, did Jarvis send her? Salute to the chat. Salute to the replay gang, and salute to all of my moderators. Now, if you don't know who Cash is, I'll fill y'all in briefly, and then we're going to jump into this demonstration. So, a young lady by the name of Cash, she has came out and released a few videos of her, Shannon, and Marquita having a conversation. Now, she did produce a receipt of the video of her, Shannon and Marquita. You'll see Shannon and Marquita in it. All right. Now, many people want to know, because in the video, in one of the videos, she do ask Shannon, did she have anything to do with, well, she didn't ask if she had anything to do with NAZIYAH's unaliving. She asked Shannon, do she think Jarvis has something to do with it? Now, I'm going to fast forward, and then I'm going to backtrack it, and I'll let everybody catch up. But let me just fast forward to where we're at now. So, she released a video not over an hour ago, and she explained in this video why she held on to the video, why she held on to this information, and she also spoke on where her friend is at, the friend that's in the video that you could hear talking. Let me read my copyright disclaimer, and then we're going to take a deep dive into the demonstration. Appreciate this copyright disclaimer, Tanya. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. What that means is that I'm using this video of Cash to give criticism, news reporting, scholarship, comment, and research. All right. Appreciate the gifted memberships, Ms. Parker. And if you received a gifted membership from Ms. Parker, please take the time to thank Ms. Parker for your membership. Salute to the chat. Give me a minute and I will come down there and entertain the chat. I see everybody down there. Just give me a minute and I will come down there and entertain the chat. All right. Make sure we are welcoming all of the new subbies over here. All right. And I want to welcome all new subscribers to the platform. So let's take a deep dive into this newly released video from Cash.
Okay. So the first one I want to answer for y'all is stop channel they page. I'm not going. I'm okay. I'm cool. Not interested. Okay. I'm not interested. Just as well as you're asking me to go to their page, their platform, and all that, they could come to my page, my platform. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not interested in that. I barely in my first video, I stated that I barely watched the case.
And I can respect her for that. She has her own platform. Now, what I did do is she said, tell the content creators to come to her channel. So what I did was I left her a message under her video. Matter of fact, this one particular video, and I did ask her, I said, did she ever ask Shannon anything about NAZIYAH case? Give me a minute, y'all. My brain froze up. But I did leave a comment on this video, so I'm waiting for her to respond back.
Okay. I'm not keeping up with the case. Okay. I am simply explaining my experience with the twins. Okay.
So I did ask her, did you ask Shannon anything about the CPS case against Jarvis where NAZIYAH said he touched her? So that was my one question that I asked her. All right. Appreciate the gifted memberships, Miss Parker. If you receive a gifted membership from Miss Parker, please make sure you thank Miss Parker. All right. Let me get back to her video.
Secondly, for everybody that's saying, oh, if you had this, if you had that, why didn't you take it to the police? Again, I have not been keeping up with this case, right? This lady had 1,000,003 fucking interviews, okay? She said them folks already know.
So according to her, for everybody that's wondering why did she sit on the information, according to her, she said that Shannon said that everything that we know, them folks already know. So maybe she felt like it was no need for her to take the information to the police because they already had the information. I don't know. I'll let you all decide on how y'all feel about that. I'll come down to the chat. Give me a minute.
She also mentioned, hey, defects is coming to get my kids because after they interviewed me, they didn't agree with some of the stuff that I said, okay?
There's another question for everybody. My bad, Miss Parker. Appreciate this super chat, Miss Parker. Appreciate the super chat. And I do have a goal to reach on this demonstration, 15 super stickers or 15 super chats. If you would like me to help reach my goal for this demonstration by purchasing a super sticker or a super chat, just click on the $ symbol and purchase a super sticker or a super chat. Appreciate that, Miss Parker. Let me just backtrack, y'all, because let me backtrack. All right.
In my first video, I stated that I barely watched the case, okay? I'm not keeping up with the case, okay? I am simply explaining my experience with the twins, okay? Secondly, for everybody that's saying, oh, if you had this, if you had that, why didn't you take it to the police? Again, I have not been keeping up with this case, right? This lady had 1,000,003 fucking interviews, okay? She said them folks already know.
Let me jump to the chat and see what my chat's saying. I want to keep my chat engaged. Appreciate your super sticker, Nicole. Let me jump and see what my chat has to say about this. How do y'all feel so far? I see everybody in the chat. EL says, if this isn't a subital, you know I can't spell EL, but if this isn't a whatever way to clout chase on this case, I don't know what it is. That's what I want to know. I'm coming, y'all. Well, what was her point of the interview? I guess to go viral. Salute, Jasmine. Either you're going to see the police or the police are going to see you. Laughing out loud, lady. Appreciate this super sticker, Tash. Victoria says something about her just don't sit right with me or just sit right with me. I'm not sure. Tudor says, and now all of a sudden, hey, Tudor, are you trying to be funny, Tudor? Do y'all see what Tudor's funky ass had for her profile? I like that, Tudor. I like that. Now I'm always hurting y'all eyes. Now Tudor's funky ass then hurt my eyes with her profile. Tudor says, and now all of a sudden she live in Canada. Girl, move around. You saying this just so you don't get called to be a witness. That's facts, y'all. Mandy says, although she may have look, y'all killing me, y'all. Y'all know my funky ass can't read. And somebody roasted me about not being able to read. I laughed. If y'all think by roasting me, not y'all, Rock Squad, not y'all, but they know who I'm talking about. I got roasted in somebody else's chat about not reading. I laughed. I let the whole world know my funky ass can't read. Appreciate this super sticker, Jasmine. Appreciate the super chat, Precious. I'm coming, y'all. Appreciate the super sticker, Ming. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. Y'all don't be laughing at my funky ass. Let me get back to her video, y'all.
She also mentioned, hey, Defects is coming to get my kids because after they interviewed me, they didn't agree with some of the stuff that I said, okay? All right? So if she already talked to these people about it, if her lawyer is telling her to go a certain way about it, if she's already on the stand and she's, you know what I'm saying? What she telling them is she never knew. She had no idea. She had no signs of nothing that was going on.
Let me give Prestina funky ass a warm welcome. Can I get everybody to give Prestina a warm welcome? Now let me get back. Let me get serious, y'all. Because usually I save cutting up for later on in the demonstration. Y'all funky asses leave Shank Rock alone. Matter of fact, Prestina, and everybody else that's messing with me, I tell y'all what. Let's get this out the way early on so I could get serious. So everybody, y'all have Prestina to thank for the infamous picture of Jarvis's stable of women. Here go Lady Leo. Y'all just not gonna let me get through this, is y'all? Y'all just not gonna let the old man get down to business. Let's save the cutting the fool up for later on, y'all. Because y'all know once I start cutting the fool, it's hard for me to stop. Let me take a deep breath. My Rock Squad members and these riders up in here. I see you, Alicia. I see you, Alicia. Appreciate the super sticker. I think this is a super chat. Appreciate this super chat, Takasa. And I hope I pronounce your name right. Look, y'all, leave the old man alone. See, y'all got me laughing already. All right? Let me calm down, y'all. Let me calm down. All right, y'all. Let's get back to tonight's demonstration, y'all. And we're gonna laugh later on. All right. I'm gonna cut a fool with y'all later on. Let me get back, y'all.
Okay. Y'all don't think them folk know better than that? If that lady getting on the fan saying she ain't know nothing about what was going on, but she knew NAZIYAH was pregnant by Jarvis, we know better than that. Y'all don't think them folk know no better than that? Like, be for real if you're gonna be anything. Like, if she was pregnant by her baby daddy at the same time, and her niece is pregnant by her baby daddy at the same time, they pregnant together. She don't, at this point, she's saying she had a miscarriage, but wanted an abortion, so I don't know which one it was. I'm just saying, like, make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. These are paid detectives and paid investigators. They knew, she knew something. How else do you get pregnant? You don't get pregnant by staring at somebody. You don't get pregnant by looks. You don't get pregnant by just lusting. You got to be touching somebody to get pregnant. So she knew, right? She knew. Come on now, y'all. Thirdly, I am not a Michigan resident, okay? I live in Canada, okay?
Now, this was done, I believe, months ago because I thought she drove from Georgia to the D, but now she's saying she's not a Michigan resident. She lives in Canada, and she may live in Canada now. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm not sure. I see you, Nicole. I'm not sure.
I live in Michigan, okay? Fourth, for everyone that's saying, oh, why aren't you and your best friend talking anymore, this, that, and the third? Let me tell you something. We're grown. We live two separate lives, okay? She's probably busy right now. I'm busy right now. You know what I'm saying? We're like family. No beef, no drama, no none of that. We just have not, especially about this. I don't, some of y'all, it seems like go about y'all everyday life talking about this full fledged. I don't. Okay. It's literally something that's just in my camera roll. And I'm like, oh, wow, it popped up. I also said this in one of my videos. Y'all pay attention to everything except for the key clues. I also said in my video, the first video that obviously caught everybody's attention. Oh wow, I was on my For You page and I ain't YouTube nothing. I ain't watched no court TV about nothing. I ain't did none of that. I seen it on my For You page that Jarvis is pointing fingers at Shannon, and Shannon didn't even point fingers at him.
All right, now that's some food that we could chop it up about. Now she says that she said that Jarvis is pointing the finger at Shannon, but Shannon isn't pointing the finger at Jarvis. What are y'all thoughts on this? Maybe I missed something, but I never heard where Jarvis was pointing the finger at at Shannon. Chris says I still don't believe her, but I may have missed it. Andrea says, yeah, right. She been following this case, lying, you know what. TT says, I know one thing. I ain't like her. She full of bull, you know what, too. If you would like to support the channel by a cash app, my cash app is $ERICMCINT. Appreciate that, Alicia. I see you, Clown TV. Natty says, so did she talk to Jarvis? That's a good question, and I'm going to ask her that. Mandy says she also act like she didn't know how to post a video, but she has several on her page. That's facts. Lucky Lady says if it's not important to her, then why she drive 14 hours from Georgia? Make it make sense. Excellent point, Lucky Lady. Tanika says, I knew Jarvis was going to start talking. He not going down alone. Armani says, she got me side-eyeing her now. Appreciate that, Capricorn. Clown TV says she full of you know what. Renee says, nah, you said you drove 14 hours from Georgia. Stop saying crazy-ish. It take 30 minutes to cross the Ambassador Bridge from Canada to Detroit. Stop playing. I like that. Kenya says she definitely been following. Manny says, I honestly believe she is on Jarvis' side. It's a reason she's doing this now. And that's what I wanted to know. Clown TV says, clout chasing. Lucky Lady says, right. How you don't follow the story, but invested enough to drive 14 hours. Drop a one. If y'all feel like she's sent by Jarvis. Drop a one. Drop a two if you're not sure. Now, do her and Jarvis favor? What are y'all thoughts? Do you think that this could be a family member of Jarvis? Take a good look at both pictures. And what are y'all thoughts? Drop a Y. Drop a Y for yes if you think they could be family. Drop a N for no. Andrea says could be. I see you, Nubian. Nubian says I believe she's trying to say they can. I see you, Aisha. SPHJ. I see everybody. Okay. Carmela, Mari, Raven, Tash, Sunshine. I see you. Vicky. All right. Let's get back, y'all.
Okay. Then for y'all weirdos that saying, oh, y'all obviously was cool because you was too comfortable. How the fuck was I supposed to do? Walk in that bitch like a motherfucking military sergeant? The fuck I was supposed to do? Have her frightened, nervous, scared? Like,
And that's a good point, Bishop. I like what Bishop said. Where you at, Bishop? Give me this. Bishop says, one, she had to have an address to know where they were staying or going to be. And in that video, she rolled up. It was like it was perfect timing. And I'm not going to say, it couldn't have happened that way, but that video, when she rolled up on Shannon and Marquita, it was almost like perfect timing. Appreciate the super sticker, Kenya. And I mean, maybe it's me, but if it would have been me, like I said, maybe it's just me. Because if it would have been me, I wouldn't have let nobody, especially the case. And I mean, we got to keep it a buck. If we're going to keep it 100, we talking about Detroit. Detroit is a dangerous city. You just can't roll up on nobody like that in Detroit. And that's men, women, even kids. We talking about the D. That's like Memphis. That's like Baltimore. That's like St. Louis. That's like Charlotte. That's like any city, but definitely not the D. You ain't rolling up on nobody in Detroit like that. So, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all.
What? Like, make it make sense. Some of y'all real like losers. Like, what? Like, I can adapt to literally any environment that I'm put in, and I can motherfucking read a book. You see what I'm saying? I can read it by its cover. Okay, so it's like, what do you mean? Oh, you was just so cool and so laid back when you win. You must really be cool with these twins. Why? Why was it? What I was supposed to go like a Fox 5 news reporter? How was tell me that? Tell me how I was supposed to approach y'all. I supposed to go beat them up? That what I'm supposed to go do? Y'all go beat them up. They address our public record. Y'all can get the address. Just how I got the address. Go do it. Go do it. Y'all go do it. I wholeheartedly feel bad for this little girl. I do. Okay. The situation sucks. I hate it happen. I really want to get this little girl justice. Like, for sure. I hope they find her body instantaneously. Okay. I am gonna do a part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, however long it takes. But if y'all keep coming at me with all this stupid stuff, like, it's a million and one people that is like real supportive of my story times. But then y'all got these little scragglers. Like, then when I click on y'all page, y'all chin be all the way down here. And then it just be like junk all in y'all house. Like, go get yourself together before you come on my TikTok and add your 2 cents. I don't need your 2 cents on here. TikTok pay. I don't need your 2 cents though. I don't need it. And even though I interviewed them, I have yet to go watch this full case. I ain't did it yet.
Now, I gotta say this to you, Cash. Now, this is for Cash. If you're watching, and please, somebody send this to Cash. You might want to learn the case. You might want to know about the case, because interviewing them and don't know about the case, how are you going to know what to ask them? Now, I'm going to hold off. I'm a hold off on exactly how I feel about Cash, but I got to say that right there really got me looking at Cash sideways, because you saying that you don't keep up with the case, you're not familiar with the case, you don't know nothing about the case, you don't study the case, but yet you went and you interviewed them. Why did you interview them? Notice she didn't say she went and talked with them. She didn't say she went to kick it with them. She said, I went and interviewed them. I mean, you can't be interviewing people if you don't know what you're talking about. So that's why people feel as though you're clout chasing. I hope you're watching. You know, but that's why people feel as though you're clout chasing. Now, the reason why people are asking you to pull up on platforms, and in my opinion, it would be a good thing if you did pull up on the platform. There are many of content creators platforms that you could pull up on, because if you don't really know nothing about the case, then us content creators, we can put you on with what's going on with the case. And then we can share notes. You got notes. We got notes. Then we can share notes and we can put this piece of puzzle together because I'm speaking to you, Cash, you might have the missing pieces to the puzzle that the content creators have been trying to put together. So, and if you don't want to pull up on the platforms, on the public platforms, get in touch with some of us behind the scenes. Like I said, it don't gotta be me. It don't gotta be me. Reach out to other content creators and share notes with the content creators because it's some pieces to this puzzle that's missing. And I'll say it again. You just might have those missing pieces. So, and let me just put this out there because this is the day and time that we're dealing with. We'll give you a bag. Now, don't go talking no crazy numbers. Don't go talking no crazy numbers. But I'm sure the content creators will offer you a bag. I got a bag for you. Don't talk no crazy numbers. But I got a bag for you. Because TikTok, you trust me. You ain't gonna get no bag off of TikTok. Trust me. You ain't gonna get no bag off of YouTube. It's gonna take you a long time to get a bag off of your TikTok platform. It's gonna take a long time for you to get a bag if you start a YouTube channel. So you might as well get a bag from the content creators. You know, I'm just keeping it 100. I got a bag for you. Hit me up, but just don't talk no outrageous numbers.
The only thing I probably watch is if it come up on my For You page. That's the only thing that I watch. I don't know what them folks said on the stand. I don't know. I'm not paying $500 for no transcripts. I wouldn't pay $500 for my own transcripts. So it's just like everything that y'all telling me, I'm like, wow, I'm shocked. It's new to me. I'm thinking everybody already knew this stuff that she didn't.
Stop right there. So if the transcripts are new to you, and we all know who got the transcripts, shout out to Miss Parker and her riders. See, and this is why I tell people, be careful of the information that you do take in from people, but also be careful of, because I said this on my last demonstration, how misery loves company. Now, these people that are telling you don't go on nobody else's platform, they knocking you from getting the bag. Because Miss Parker and her riders, when they brought the transcripts to the sector, the whole sector ate off of them transcripts. The subscribers, the content creators. Those transcripts that Miss Parker and her riders brought to the table opened up a whole nother can of worms. A whole nother can of worms. So, I'm going to say it again to you, Cash. Come fuck with the content creators. Get with us content creators. Pick your choice. It's a lot of content creators you could choose from. Don't got to be Shank. Don't got to be me. I'm going to still eat off of your content. And this is another thing that I need to say to you, Cash. Us content creators, we're eating off of your content regardless of what. You not coming on our platforms. We're eating off of your content and we not even paying you. Let me put you up on some game now. See, they misinformed you about not coming on these platforms. You come on these platforms and you charge a fee. Like I said, don't talk no crazy numbers. But take it from me. You ain't going to get no bag off of what you're putting out on your TikTok. You ain't gonna get no bag off of that. You ain't gonna get no bag off of what you're putting out if you start a YouTube channel. You're going to get a bag when you pull up on one of us content creators and you charge us. Because see, right now, as you can see, we getting more views off of your content. We getting more views off of your content than you getting. We're actually getting paid off of your content. You ain't getting a dime off of it because you ain't monetized. Please, somebody get that to her. And please, please, Cash, take in what I'm saying and say, you know what? He is right. He is right. You know, get a bag off of it. If you're going to do it, don't do it for the clout. Do it for the bag. I'm just trying to put you up on some game. Like I said, it don't got to be my platform. I'm going to eat off of it regardless. But I'm just putting you up on some game. That's all. Don't sell yourself short. You wasting your content and you are allowing us to eat off of your content and get paid.
Told me until y'all come into my page all shocked because I said in my first video ever posted about this situation, I said, wait, whoa, flag, freeze on the play. Which Shannon mean this, that, or third? What y'all mean Jarvis said this, that, and the third? Because I was shocked. Because I'm thinking she told me one thing, but then it's coming out like this. Like, hold on, maybe I need to start watching this case. That's all, I just need to start watching it. I need to start watching this case. Like, if I knew y'all didn't know, y'all don't think I would have been posted it? Now that I'm like, oh, hold on, wait. Something ain't right. Because when she telling these folks it did, but when she told me it did, I would have been posted this. Like, that's why I'm posting it. I also told y'all in a lot of the videos, y'all gonna hear me fake relating. Like, girl, I feel where you coming from. Girl, what? Like, what? Girl, bye. Nah, I feel you out. Yep. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, I got y'all.
Now let me just say this. If you're going the distance to fake them out, then what makes us think that you not faking us out? Now, I know you got a finesse. I know you got a finesse, but, and this is just my opinion, it seems like just like you finesse Shannon and Marquita, it seemed like you trying to finesse us. I mean, let me see what my chat talking about. Am I wrong? But it seems like just like she finessed her way in on Marquita and Shannon, she trying to finesse us. Is anybody else feeling like that? Y'all let me know in the chat how y'all feeling. Naya says, that's true. Ted says, fake relating. Nina says, yes, she is. Miss Bishop says, something not right. They was mad at Dre for talking, but yet they openly talked to her. They knew her or it was a setup and they knew she was coming. No lawyer is going to tell them they can talk. That's facts. SP dropped the one laughing out loud. Nubian says, most definitely. Darshell says, that's exactly what she doing. She trying and failing new here. That's a new subby. Make sure everybody give Amelia a warm welcome, y'all. Give all my new subbies a warm welcome. She says, this girl just sound like this scripted. Aunt Natty says, I'm with you, Shank. Mandy dropped up to 100. Mom Duke says, one thing, Shank, she said she didn't know the case, but she had the questions to ask them. Facts. That's facts, Mom Dukes. For all we know, they all could be working together. Facts. You got my name correct. Much love. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Nina. See, why y'all can't have easy names like Nina? Thank you, Nina. I really appreciate you. Why y'all funky asses with the messed up names, long names, upside down with names? Why y'all can't have easy names like Nina? Stephanie says the dots don't connect. Tracy says they definitely know her. And that's what a lot of people is believing, that they know her. Let's jump back to a little bit more of what she got to say. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody coming in. Miss Parker has entered the building. Salute to Miss Parker and her riders in them transcripts. I don't know if you heard it yet, Miss Parker, but she brought up the transcripts. Everybody know that those transcripts open up a whole nother can of worms.
On that, I feel you on that. What am I supposed to do? Oh no, you're wrong. Oh no, you did not do that. And that's the end of the interview. I literally was with these folks from 11 in the morning until 4 o'clock the next morning. Periodically, I didn't. Do you think I sat around them talking about this the whole entire time? No, I didn't. Y'all don't see how these folks first reacted to us when we first walked up? I don't know these folks from a can of paint. I don't know these folks. Ain't never seen them a day in my life. Literally, Google searched all the addresses, got the drop, and pushed up. All y'all folks that's more convenient to their house, why y'all feel all these type of way? Why y'all ain't pushed up? Go stand on business. Don't come to my account trying to stand on business, baby, because you're not gonna find any justice on my account. Go handle the business.
You're not going to find any justice under my account. Somebody make this make sense. Miss Parker, we all know you, that girl, and May-ish happening. Shout out to you for all your hard work. Miss Bishop says lies. Yep, we're not going to come to her page and get justice. Then what the hell is she doing this for, Moose and everybody else? My question is, if she don't know them, how she end up with them bowling? Facts. Girl, Bob, they were too quick to talk to you. You know what? You can't make this up. Cash is a catfish. This girl is brown skin. Wow. Salute, Simon. Nina says, huh? You can't make this up, y'all. You can't. But you have a good time with strangers. Man, over her. Can I get everybody to give She Girl a warm welcome? Can I get everybody to give She Girl a warm welcome and all of the rest of my new subbies? Y'all know what? And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. No justice on her account. So why are you reporting about NAZIYAH? Y'all know what? This will probably be my last time speaking on any of her videos. You know, I mean, the first video, I was like, clout chasing. Then the second video, I was like, she might be on to something. But now it's a lost cause, y'all. She's not even going about handling this the right way. It's not making sense. It's not. Like I said, it's not, Cash. I'm trying to tell you, once you switch countries, you lost me. And that's why, yeah, now you in Canada. What you in Canada for? I mean, come on. You don't know nothing about the case. But you went and you interviewed. Please ask her what made her expose them now, what happened. She Girl, salute. She don't care nothing about NAZIYAH. The chat moving fast, y'all. I'm trying to get to y'all comments. Let's not give her no more airtime. Salute, Shelly. I see, and that's where I'm at, y'all. I'm not going to do it. Do I got another new subby down there? Let me see, y'all. The chat moving fast, y'all. So y'all work with me. Okay. How do I subscribe? Just hit the subscribe button, Whitey. I hope I pronounce your name right. She ain't in Canada. Yeah, it's so many red flags. It's so many red flags, Cash. It really is. And once again, I'm just trying to put you up on some game. You could take it or leave it. But I can promise you, you'll benefit if you take the game that I'm giving you, if you don't take it. Holla at us content creators. It could be me, or it could be any other content creator out there that you feel comfortable with pulling up on? Give us your number. Give me your number as far as what you want me to cash app you. Don't talk no crazy numbers. You know what I mean? I'll cash app you. You pull up. That's the only way you're going to get paid off of these videos that you dropping. As if me or another content creator pay you for you to come on the platform. You ain't going to get paid. You ain't going to get paid, I'm telling you. Appreciate you for becoming a member, Jasmine. And I usually don't give out free game. But you might got some missing pieces to the puzzle. So that's the only way you're going to get a bag. Let me finish up what she talking on, y'all. Then I'm going to come down there and entertain the chat.
If y'all on that for real, what do you mean? Y'all is like, I'm not y'all. I'm not y'all. I am not y'all, okay? Anything could have happened. They said they haven't even been in any public places. But I told them, shit, ain't nobody gonna fuck with us. Let's go. We going out. Let's go to the bowling alley. Let's go. Let's go. We went. We stayed 4-5 hours. You know what everybody was doing? Y'all know what y'all was doing because it was all over TikTok. Y'all even had pictures of me all over y'all TikTok. Oh, look at the twins just out with these people bowling like it's normal. Look at them living their best life. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Do y'all think? How y'all think I feel? I'm literally like, I know how I had myself prepared, so I wasn't even tripping. But I'm paying attention. My bad, my man had called. But yeah, I was prepared, but I was also paying attention to my surroundings. Like, do y'all know these folks literally at the end of the night, 2, 3 in the morning, tried to set us up? Y'all know that? The twins tried to set us up.
So now she claiming that the twins tried to set them up. Appreciate this super chat, Jewel. Thank you for seeking justice for these babies. I mean, you got to realize the predicament that you put yourself in. I mean, they probably already had their eyes on you. They already knew what it was. You going in their territory. And as you said, you finessed them. So they probably already peeped that you was for a bunch of BS. But shit, they wanted to get high. I mean, y'all know how it is. When I was getting high, shit, and somebody came past me with some BS, and I knew it was BS. I'm going to roll with them just to get high. But then after the high is gone, all right, you can go in and get the hell away from me. And I'm sure that's how they felt. After the highs was gone, all right, now they plotting to get rid of y'all funky asses. I mean, come on. This is not a game. All right? This is not a game. Appreciate you, Miss Patricia. Miss Patricia says if she a real Detroit girl, she knows that us Detroiters are not allowing no stranger rolling up on us and spend a whole day around us. She's a lie. And that's what I said. We talking Detroit. And and for those that saw that video, we talking about Detroit. We talking about somebody rolling up on Shannon and Marquita. It ain't happening. No. Shannon or Marquita would have to tell me, Shank, yeah, it did happen like that. But let me explain. Then I would believe it. Nobody rolling up on nobody in the D just like that. It ain't happening. A complete stranger asking about a unaliving. You just don't roll. Now, if you selling Girl Scout cookies, yeah. If you a booster and you roll up on somebody in the D and you let them know, look, boy, you know, I be going up in Macy's and, you know, boy, I be going up in Burlington and, you know, I can get you whatever you need. Yeah. You ain't rolling up on nobody in the D and discussing unaliving. It's not happening. Now, I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong. If Marquita or Shannon say, Shank, it happened like that, then I bite the bullet and I say I was wrong. But I ain't buying that. But this is a serious situation that we're in. We're trying to find out what happened to NAZIYAH Harris. We're trying to find out where NAZIYAH Harris is. We're trying to get justice for NAZIYAH Harris. We don't need no distractions. We really don't need no distractions. So either you going to pull up and we get to the bottom of this, or these videos that you throwing out, they non-void. What's the purpose? Like everybody's saying, why now? Why are you putting it out there now? You said it yourself. I'm waiting on the verdict. Nah, that's not how this work. That's not how this work. Don't do this to NAZIYAH Harris, honestly. And I'm gonna tell you why. Don't do this to NAZIYAH Harris. Her family, members of her family, failed her. The Detroit Police Department failed her. CPS failed her. Her school failed her. Her father failed her. Her mother failed her. Jarvis failed her. And the list continues. Don't be a part of those that failed her. Don't. You may not see nothing wrong with the way that you're going about doing things. You may not see anything wrong with it. But it's wrong. It's wrong. It is. You know, your whole stank attitude. You got a stank ass attitude about it. When people try to put you on game, when people try to let you know that you're not moving proper, you got a problem with them. Somebody mentioned to you on your TikTok that Jarvis' name is not Harris. You had a problem with them and gave a stank ass attitude to them. All they were trying to tell you was his name is not Jarvis Harris. His name is Jarvis Butts. And if you was on point, you would have said, my bad. I appreciate you for clearing that up. It's called accountability. That's why we're here today. Cash. No accountability on Miss Annette. No accountability on Shannon. No accountability. What are we doing here? We can't just come on social media and play games with this. We can't, especially when me and my subscribers and other content creators and their subscribers, do you realize how much this drains us? Do you realize we stay up all night? We out here. I mean, we really pushing for her to get justice. And then you come along. Appreciate this super sticker, Corey. Appreciate the super chat, Tanya. Tanya says, great demonstration, Shank. Let's go. Come on. And you think we gonna sit around and let me just put this out here, Cash. As much as, salute Sama, as much as the content creators been bumping heads, as much as the subscribers been bumping heads, do you think we gonna allow you to come up out of nowhere and push this bullshit? All these content creators, all these subscribers, now here you come. It's a slap in all our faces. That's why they're telling you, get with the content creators. They not telling you to get with the content creators on no BS. They putting you up on game. Look, get with them content creators. So, because them content creators, they've been on it. Go to 2. Go to 2 uncensored. Shout out to 2. Appreciate that super chat. Appreciate the super sticker, Nicole. Appreciate the super chat, SPHJ. I have to agree, you're so on point tonight. Go to 2. Go to Miss Parker. Holla at Cold Piece TV. Brittany Ann. And the list go on and on and on. Holla at them all. Bypass Shank Rock. I ain't going on that funky ass bald head old man that can't pronounce words. I ain't going on there. Don't come over here. I'ma still eat off of whatever content you put out. I'm just trying to put it in its proper perspective. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just trying to keep things and put them in its proper perspective. We shouldn't have to pay you nothing to come on our platform. But all right, I get it. I get it. I don't hate the player. I don't hate. I get it. You want a bag? All right, all right. Appreciate this super sticker, Michelle. But you the one gonna keep digging a ditch for yourself. I don't know what you got. Like you said, the feds watching, them people watching. This is serious business. It's serious business. You don't know nothing about the case. But you don't want to get with the content creators. The mere fact when they was telling you about them transcripts, the transcripts, listen, what's in black and white is official. It's facts. It's facts. That's why they was telling you on your videos. What was they telling you on your videos? Go holler at Shank or Miss Parker. Go holler at 2. But me, Miss Parker, and 2 ain't the only content creators. So I don't want to put that out there. It's a lot of content creators that you can go holler at. Like I said, it don't gotta be me. It don't gotta be Miss Parker. It don't gotta be 2. It could be any of the other content creators. But they're telling you that for a reason. We is on this case. We know this case. All over the world, we heard you, Cash. I'm disturbed by this. Yes, I think she playing stupid. I see you, Miss T. Glad to have you back, Miss T. Glad to see you doing good, Miss T. Miss Fluffy says, ain't no way. Darshell says, who is Cash? She want that bag. She ready for her 3 hots and a guy. Yeah, yeah. You hear me, Darshell? Like, come on. Come on, trust me. You at TikTok, you salute Mona. I see you, Mona. Coy says she playing games, Shank. I ain't mean to skip over. Hold up, y'all. Miss Parker says, I'm just here to listen. That's it. That's all. You can have her. Miss P is not the place for her. She needs to go to church and ask forgiveness. How you drive 13 hours to interview someone about a case you know nothing about? Facts. Facts. You drove 13 hours, 14 hours. You don't know nothing about the case. You gonna go interview him though, but you don't know nothing about the case. Make it make sense. If she real about what she's saying, why not come up on a platform? But nah, Appreciate this super sticker, Charlotte. I mean, super sticker, Charlotte. Not nothing I know more than her. Facts. That's facts. I'm not gonna hold y'all that much longer. No, nothing. Okay. Hell no, Shank. Too many people fail her, but content creators have searched, brought facts, and that's where we're at. Like I said, it's a slap in our faces as content creators. We've been on it. Most of us agree on the same things. Some of us disagree here and there, but most of the content creators agree that it's bigger than Jarvis. It's a lot of things that we agree on, but we've really been putting this work in on this case. And that's why I'm saying I don't let nobody just come and take from us content creators. I don't let the family, I ain't let NAZIYAH's family try to discredit us content creators. Y'all content creators got a drama going on. Y'all content creators, messing up the case. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. Y'all content creators this. Y'all content creators that. What they should be saying about the content creators, they should be saying, we want to thank all of the content creators that's been covering the NAZIYAH Harris case. That's what the family should be saying. That's what Cash should be saying. That's what everybody should be saying. The content creators has been keeping the case alive. When you had this vital information, Cash, and set on this information, it was us, the content creators, that was pushing. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Miss Parker wants to come up. Miss Parker always drop jewels. So I'll wait for Miss Parker to hit the panel. Salute, Miss Parker.
So Shank. Um, First I want to say, and this is just with all due respect, shout out to Two because that's how I seen it. I was up late. Two was doing her marathon, which shout out to her marathon, and she played the video. And the only thing with me, and I'm speaking for me, I'm just once you hear Naziah's name, you automatically gain interest in what they're saying. You automatically start listening to everything they say. And when they say a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It could mean something. We just don't know. So you wait for the next day. Of course, anybody's gonna hit her up as a content creator because especially the ones that's covering it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't expect nothing different from me to you, whoever, hit her up and stuff. And it's her free will to say she wants to come and talk or she doesn't. I'm not mad at that she doesn't want to talk to nobody. That's her thing. I was waiting on hopefully Two. Cause Two got the more non-biased stance in my opinion. And you do too. But I'm just saying for me, Cause if shit don't fit, it don't fit. So we gonna keep breaking it down until the shoe starts to fit. And if it never fits, we just gonna keep going. And I just rock with a group of people that's just like I ain't going. And ain't nobody making me. So that's why they say turn up, because sometimes you gotta sit back and listen. Stop with the she's lying, because you know, as much as we pushing our way at this point, it's being I put it out when I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Because the attitude is already staying. The attitude is already staying. So I don't even want to play with it. You know what I'm saying? If she does something, she does. If Lemon Drop Gate goes in more directions at this point, if it ain't being given to the proper authorities, what am I really doing it for? And I got to start looking at myself in that same position. What am I really doing this for? If it ain't going into the proper people, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of putting out stuff that You know what I mean, that was like one of the most draining things I did. Keep wanting information that I know I really want it. And when I get it, I'm hurt, I'm upset, I'm not sleeping, nightmares, and some more shit. I'm at peace. Even though Naziah's not, I am. With how far I've came. I don't gotta be reminded. I know what I done. I don't need acknowledgement. I don't need validation. I know what I done. I know what I know. I know what a group of ladies and subscribers have helped me do when it comes to Naziah. Not by myself. Subs from all over. People that you might not ever see tomorrow just to drop some information because they see you covering it. So I can't be stuck on her and she gonna put it out today. Keep taking my time out, listening every day, going to see every day, checking every day. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wake up every day wondering if it's gonna be something new. Wondering if I gotta put up with a stank attitude. I don't even want to talk about that. It's irrelevant. Her having a stank attitude, what's that doing for Naziah? What's that doing for Naziah? What's that doing for her case? What is that doing with all the progress we've came so far with? If y'all don't want to listen to her, don't listen to her. If y'all really want justice, man, do what y'all do with the case. Continue looking into it, revise your notes, but don't wait for the fuck shit. Don't wait around for it. Cause if she's a distraction, then let her just be that. Be that. Let's get back refocused, revamped. Cause if the police don't got it, what we want it for? And then to say she don't give a fuck about it, this ain't a Naziah thing. This ain't a Naziah page or a Jarvis page. But shit, that's how it was presented. Fuck we talking about. If y'all gonna get up here and talk about her, talk about the real. Read the comments she said. You bought it out about something to do with Naziah. And Jarvis is a part of that story too. Naziah is the one missing, so what you bring it out for? See, that's what I ain't doing. I ain't going under nobody's comments and kissing ass for anything. But when you really want the real, hey man, I can wait. I'll wait for other content creators to break down, talk about it, something new come up. I know how to go catch Cold Piece, Shanitra, Brittany in too. Cause to do her research too, everybody does. Everybody does. Everybody does. I'm sick of hearing that too. We all do our research. We've all done our thing. Are we here for points? Are we here for justice? Are we here to say I did like man, I don't care no more. Just long as it gets us closer to the truth and starts putting people behind bars, cleaning up communities, setting different shit to start happening in our communities. For people that's lost their children, Shane. It's been other Naziahs around the world. It's kids gone for gun violence. It's kids gone from heinous, horrific crimes walking home from school. Kids gone from bullying, so much more. So if we stay focused on the smallest thing, where the kids' case is gonna be solved? Where can we find the next person that might come and give us some real information to say, hey, I know where I think I know where she is, or hey, this is what's been said. So yeah, you know, I don't even got nothing to say about Lemon Drop Gate anymore. She's gonna be content. Somebody gonna pay her, Shane. Believe it or
Mm-hmm.
not, it's somebody that she gonna make some bread off of if she want
Mm-hmm.
to.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't even be about that. You know what I'm saying? If it is, oh well, her ass, her, not me. I don't know her true intentions. I wish I was psychic to say what happened to Naziah, and some more. Shout out to all of them for covering the case. Whether people believe in them or not, she mattered to them to where they talking about her. That's all I care about, people to talk about her. People to talk about all the kids, not just NAZIYAH. It's other kids too. It's a 7-year-old just lost her life by the hands of her mother. So, I mean, yeah, we wish it could have been presented better. We all hoped and prayed that she was gonna play some to finally give a little, okay, it makes sense. Yeah. Damn, I appreciate her for bringing this. Now shit, start everything starting to come together. But when they don't, it's up to us to sit around and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait on somebody to want you to kiss their ass for information. And it's people that's gaslighting the shit too. Do it how you want. Who said she couldn't? I ain't go live and make a big deal about where she put him out at or nothing. Cause I could have made a hell of a lie, presented a hell of a comedy skit, and got good clicks and views off of it. But I really just want the truth and justice. That's it. I ain't trying to figure out who she's kin to. Nothing. I don't care. She showed me that she don't care about NAZIYAH. Guess what? I no longer care about her. And that should be okay because we don't know each other. So, hey, salute to all the riders, man. Salute to you, Shank. It's a good demonstration. You know what I'm saying? I respect how you feel 100%. Now, if she do ever go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't get it twisted that I won't be in attendance. But it ain't like nobody's lining her up to the cross. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about just lighting her ass up. We're gonna get to the truth. What's wrong with people wanting some honesty? That's not turn their ass up. That's just like, hey, you said this. But then you turn around and you said this. We don't know why you added this. But you didn't say what happened. Like, what even made y'all do this? Like, it's all kind of questions. That just like this, you gotta be on your feet. You gotta be ready to answer them. Or guess what? Anything you can say and do will be used against you. When you're talking to a group of people that's been around this case for a long time, taking notes, remembering key details, damn near remembering everything everybody done said. It's almost like it's stuck in our memory now. We've been around this case for so long. So that's all I'm saying. It's about somebody's gonna make people be accountable. When you bring something out, this is what you get. People ask questions. So I know if I present something, guess what? Under the community, while the comment section, they're gonna ask questions. Hey, Miss Parker. So do you think whoop de woo? Hey, Miss Parker. So what do you think about this, Miss Parker? Because I presented something to make them ask me questions. So ain't nobody trying to come off nasty to you. I can assure her that from all parties. But these people got questions because they love the child that went through some horrific shit throughout her 13-year lifespan. That's it and that's all. And that's what I'm just saying to Cash, like woman to woman. Ain't nobody got beef with you. These people ain't got smoke with you. A lot of these people have been boots on the ground, did events for the love of the child. Wanted to be a part of something good that happened to the child. Even if it's looked for. Go to the preliminary. Went to court one time. They matter. Those that live in Detroit, they matter. Because that city mourns. It affects that city. Because guess what? It affects the next child. It affects the next child. Anything that didn't go right with NAZIYAH, y'all think she's the only one that CPS turned a blind eye to, the school turned a blind eye to? Because per George Harris, when I looked at his transcript, he said NAZIYAH was the first one they hadn't recovered. They ran away. How many other kids run away from the school? How many other kids was NAZIYAH? They found just disappeared. And guess what? They didn't have nobody new that came in and said, hold up, this little girl been absent for so long. Where's she at? How many other kids? Cause see, when nobody knew, Wolf and all them was in that position. And guess what he said? I ain't doing shit. I'm retiring. That's really how they lived their work life, like they was retiring before that day ever came. Just being honest.
Yeah.
To
That's
have
what
that
he
type of attitude when it comes to a child, Shane.
that's what he said. Like, what? Appreciate this super sticker, Big Mama. That's what he said, Miss Parker. I don't I'm ready to retire.
So it's just odd watching so many people do nothing. When it came to a 13, I like how you said everybody felt. So this is another person she said it. So why we want to make her change her mind? She said her channel, and that's not a NAZIYAH or a Jarvis Hers motherfucking show or channel. When people show you who they are, believe them. Y'all can't change her attitude. Y'all can't change how she feel. That's just who she is. So, hey. I'm out of here, Shank. Salute to the Rock Squad. Salute to my riders and my sisters, man. Y'all have a blessed night. I gotta finish packing.
Are you going live tonight, Miss Parker?
Nah. I think you're doing a good job, Shank, man. I'm over it. I'm like I said, I'm packing. I'm still doing stuff around this room. So, nah. But salute to everybody. I will be live tomorrow. I do gotta. I got something serious I really want to talk about tomorrow and stuff like that. If something happens, you know what I'm saying, and I know my girl Cole Peace went live today. Y'all go check her out and stuff. Other than that, nah, Shank, I just got something I really want to discuss because it's happening again. It's like a domino effect. I'm gonna tell y'all why I say that. We got the kids being touched more by their fathers, their mothers. We got the kids start being unalived by their mothers and their fathers. We got the father raping the kids and essaying all the kids, unaliving the kids, getting them pregnant. Then we got the gun violence in the community. Then we got the kids walking home. That started. Now we got, you know what I'm saying, the kids unaliving their parents. Now we back. Now we're back to the police doing things, child youth, taking them out. It's like a domino effect, y'all. Watch how it starts, and we'll go back to the unaliving of kids from gun violence. Us losing our loved ones to domestic violence. For a while, it's going to be a domestic violence trend, just like it just was. We're going to go back to the kids. Right now, we're at the kids in domestic violence. Black people are losing their lives for domestic violence and unaliving their children. Gun violence has went down, except at these clubs for some reason. It's a club thing now. We unaliving 10 and shit at the clubs. Which that just started to be a trend, Shank. So watch that domino effect. That's great hit our community over and over and over and over and over. And it's going to keep being a distraction after distraction after distraction. Because when a distraction comes in, guess what? We lose focus of everything else and focus on that one thing. We got the poor baby Brianna over there. Mama just dropped her off a 10-story roof. We forgot the 13-year-old who just walked from school and got unalived, and her mom and them don't know what happened. We so forgot about the little boy down in Mississippi who got hit unalive, and the man went home. Nobody's talked about him. Because we got distractions that come, you know? So we lose focus of the boy who just burnt the building down because he broke up with the girl and unalived her cousin, pregnant cousin in her toddler. Shamarcus Carr and Zaria. The couple down in Texas, in Arlington. The man up in Indiana that went in and took his 5 children's life and his wife. Domestic violence. Another domestic violence story, but we overlooking them. And oh, Zaria and Shamarcus's that story's dead. The Arlington story, guess what? We're not talking about that. That's dead. Oh, she stabbed her boss. Mental illness. I forgot about that one. Oh, she stabbed her boss. We moving on. She's come on, Shane.
Appreciate
You gonna
this
wake
super
it up?
chat.
Wake it up.
Let me read this real quick. Appreciate this super chat, Capricorn Chronicles. Capricorn says, great demonstration. Keep massing. Appreciate this super sticker, Shine. Go ahead, Miss Parker. My bad.
Nah, I'm done, Shane. I just wanted to, you woke some stuff up, and if the girl is really a distraction, like everybody's saying, let's get back focused on getting justice for all of these children in our communities. Getting justice in our communities. In our communities. So that's all I have to say, Shane. I'm gonna go chill, finish packing little by little, but appreciate you much for letting me up. Man, y'all hit that like button for Shank. It is a good demonstration. Keep doing your thing, Shank. You're doing an awesome job over here as well. And I'm so proud of you and so much more. And I'm proud of my riders, man, and the Rock Squad. Y'all keep doing y'all thing as subscribers. Y'all amazing. Like I said to y'all yesterday, if it wasn't for y'all, if it wasn't for y'all, man, and that's just the truth. Y'all make us and y'all make me who I am. So I'm gonna speak for me. I appreciate y'all. Even when y'all support Shank, y'all supporting that child or that situation, that story. So yeah, I Shank, I'm out.
All right. Appreciate you, Miss Parker. Appreciate Miss Parker and her riders. They have worked so hard and they have brought so much to this case. I appreciate everybody for helping me reach my goal of 15 super stickers or super chats. I appreciate everybody who became new members. I'm going to let the chat continue running and you all can hang around. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Salute, and I'll see everybody back tomorrow. Salute, everybody.
She had no idea. She had no signs of nothing that was going on. Okay. Y'all don't think them folk know better than that? If that lady getting on the fan saying she ain't know nothing about what was going on, but she knew NAZIYAH was pregnant by Jarvis, we know better than that. Y'all don't think them folk know no better than that? Like, be for real if you're gonna be anything. Like, if she was pregnant by her baby daddy at the same time, and her niece is pregnant by her baby daddy at the same time, they pregnant together. She don't, at this point, she's saying she had a miscarriage, but one an abortion, so I don't know which one it was. I'm just saying, like, make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. These are paid detectives and paid investigators. They knew, she knew something. How else do you get pregnant? You don't get pregnant by staring at somebody. You don't get pregnant by looks. You don't get pregnant by just lusting. You got to be touching somebody to get pregnant. So she knew, right? She knew. Come on. Thirdly, I am not a Michigan resident, okay? I live in Canada, okay? I don't live in Michigan, okay? Fourth, for everyone that's saying, oh, why aren't you and your best friend talking anymore? This, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. We're grown. We live two separate lives, okay? She's probably busy right now. I'm busy right now. You know what I'm saying? We're like family. It's no beef, no drama, no none of that. We just have not, especially about this. I don't, some of y'all, it seems like go about y'all everyday life talking about this full fledged. I don't. Okay. It's literally something that's just in my camera roll. And I'm like, oh, wow, it popped up. I also said this in one of my videos. Y'all pay attention to everything except for the key clues. I also said in my video, the first video that obviously caught everybody's attention. Oh wow, I was on my For You page and I ain't YouTube nothing. I ain't watched no court TV about nothing. I ain't did none of that. I seen it on my For You page that Jarvis is pointing fingers at Shannon, and Shannon didn't even point fingers at him. Okay. Then for y'all weirdos that saying, oh, y'all obviously was cool because you was too comfortable. How the fuck was I supposed to do? Walk in that bitch like a motherfucking military sergeant? The fuck I was supposed
I like to place an order. Yeah. Hey, let me get a chicken box and a half and half. Alright, good looking out. Tinted window screaming after law out my mouth. I'm switching lanes from up north to down south. Now everybody trying to figure how I put it down. I took my show on the road straight out of town. Pee-wee is my nigga, so you know I brought some crooks with me. 1998, they trying to throw the book at me. Tell me what you see every time you take a look at me. A straight P, I only be where the hookers be. A old head, but still can pull any fly chick. One thing's for sure, you never see me ride a nigga dick. I got a thoroughbred who loves to call me pretty daddy. Through Alabama, getting hit in a pink caddy when I come through. Everybody knows me, the young niggas love me. They call me, they OG. Go and do your homework about the shit that I spit. They gon' tell you that that nigga Shank is legit. A chicken box a half and half when I'm switching lanes. When I'm switching lanes. A chicken box a half and half when I'm switching lanes. When I'm switching lanes. A chicken box a half and half when I'm switching lanes. When I'm switching lanes. A chicken box a half and half when I'm switching lanes. When I'm switching lanes. I eat a chicken box before I play a game of spades. Can I get some ketchup? A half is sweet tea mixed with lemonade. Some brown liquor with a Coke to sharpen up my skills. I switch lanes cause I only fuck with the real. Now she's a winner, so I got to keep her on my team. Plus I'm a real one, so I never ever sell her dreams. You wanna know if I'll quit or if I'll stop? But they say it ain't over till your casket drops. A chicken box a half and half when I'm switching lanes. When I'm switching lanes. A chicken box a half and half when I'm switching lanes. When I'm switching lanes. A chicken box a half and half when I'm switching lanes. When I'm switching lanes. A chicken box a half and half when I'm switching lanes. When I'm switching lanes.